Hello everyone and welcome. Thank you for tuning in. Peace be to you, my friends. Here's what it's like to be spiritual. First off, you don't start off spiritual. Most people. There are some people that are born, they are already awake. But most people are not, including myself. So you start off not being spiritual. You're in this world and you are of this world, both in the world and of the world. In other words, you're here physically, but you're also so absorbed and in it mentally and emotionally. And you are of the world. You are not of anything higher than the world. In other words, you think like everybody thinks. You want what everybody wants. And so on and so forth. Then let's say you start to become spiritual. You go on this journey of spirituality. You slowly grow, you mature, you learn lessons, you gain wisdom. And then you're still in the world, but then you're not of the world. In other words, you're here physically in the world, but you're not of the world. You don't think like everybody else thinks. You don't want what everybody else wants. You have more wisdom, discernment. You've gained more knowledge. You have greater faith and trust. You depend on the higher power, on God. And then you move. Let's say you continue becoming spiritual. You move from being in the world and of the world to not being in the world at all and not being of the world at all. What does that mean? How can I not be in this world if I have a body? Here's what I'm trying to say. After you advance spiritually and you mature and grow, and you really meditate a lot and contemplate and reflect and pray and do everything spiritual and work on your spirituality, you become so absorbed in peace that it feels like you're not in this world. It feels like you're not only in this world, but you're definitely not of this world. You don't think like everybody else thinks. You don't want what everybody else wants. And you are not running around trying to achieve something beyond yourself, or you're not believing that the world and the people and places and events can give you something that you need. What you want is within. That's the understanding that you come to. So you stop chasing things. And once you stop chasing things, because you understand that nothing out there can give me what I desire, what I truly desire. Nothing out there can give me what I truly desire. So what am I going to do? I'm going to rest in peace. Not die, but rest in peace before I die. I'm going to be in peace, regardless of what is happening. So it will feel like you're not even in this world. Obviously, maybe not all the time, but there will be spontaneous moments where you feel like you're alone with God. Nobody else is there. Even though you feel connected to everybody, it feels like you're not in this world, and you're definitely not of this world. Even though you're here physically, you're not mentally and emotionally absorbed and consumed and invested in this world. And so that's what it feels like when you become spiritual, when you move on your spiritual journey. What have you found on your spiritual journey? What kind of things have you learned? How far are you on your spiritual journey? I'd love to hear you. Comment below. Share with me. What kind of things are you going through? What kind of insights are you having? That's my message for you today. Thank you for listening. And one more thing I'd like to share. And it may look like it's something so lonely. It's such a lonely road to be spiritual because you're not like everybody else. You're not, it's like you're isolated, but you're not, because you know you are connected to everything and everybody, and you have nothing but love for everything and everyone. So it's not so lonely at all. It may look lonely on the surface, and at times it can feel lonely, like everybody else feels lonely. But once you really have peace, the loneliness just fades away, and all you're left with is peace. All you're left with is love. All you're left with is joy. And you want nothing but to be in this peace, love, and joy, and to share this with the world, with others. That's my message for you today. Thank you for listening. I'll see you next time. Peace.